Here we go. My morning routine for the past 2 months has been non-existent. Wake up at 8:45, sit on the computer at 9, and that's it. Everything I had built for months, even years before the lockdown, went down the drain. And in order to bring back motivation to get up early and actually do something productive before work, I knew I needed serious kick in the butt. And who better to deliver this than the man himself, Tony Robbins? So for a full 30 days, I followed his morning routine as closely as possible, considering that I don't really have a private resort in Fiji. Let the life healing and transformation begin. The first part of Tony Robbins' morning routine is called priming. It's also the weirdest. I tweeted to Tony Robbins to ask him for some practical advice, but surprisingly he didn't respond. So I did my own research, and the full version it takes about 10 minutes and it looks something like this. Step number 1 is breathing. You do a breathing exercise called the breath of fire, and you do 3 sets of 30 reps each with a little bit of a break in between. The second step is to practice gratitude. You think of 3 moments in your life or 3 people that you're extremely grateful for, and you just visualize yourself being at that place with that people, thanking them for whatever they've done for you. It's pretty much like writing 1000 thank you notes, except that you write just 3, and technically you're not really writing, you're just imagining it. The third step is called visualization, and basically you imagine a ray of light coming down, entering your body from your head and filling up everything with this healing energy. I know. The third step is to share the light with the people around you and help them heal too and feel grateful and energized. I know, I'm not making this up. Just Google it. The final step of the ritual is to celebrate. Think of 3 outcomes that you're striving for and just imagine yourself achieving them. Close your eyes and be at that place at that moment, already achieved whatever you're dreaming of. This is what I actually call visualization, and I really love doing it every single day. During the first 5 days, I did my own version of priming. I always started with 5 or 10 minutes of meditation because I've been doing this for the past 2 years and it felt appropriate to include it. Then I did the breathing exercise, but also I repeated positive affirmations to myself. You know, Tony Robbins style.
All my needs, desires, and goals are met instantaneously by infinite intelligence from one with
After that, I did 3 people or things I'm grateful for and 3 people I send my blessings to. And I concluded with 3 goals that I want to achieve. This priming thing really fills up my heart and soul with great emotions. It doesn't matter how I woke up, if I'm angry or not. I just feel happy. It's impossible to feel grateful and angry at the same time. Great stuff, Tony. Great stuff. Except maybe for the light coming down from somewhere. On the 5th day, something unexpected happened. I had the biggest jump in views on a single video. That's one of the things I was imagining for the first 5 days. I was so freaking impressed that I decided to go full Tony Robbins on this, including letting light coming down and filling me with energy stuff.
fucking unstoppable. I'm fucking unstoppable. I would say that for an hour while I'm on a run.
The next few parts of Tony Robbins' morning routine are much more familiar to me. After priming, I did 5 to 10 minutes of workout where I was focusing on areas of improvement that I was struggling with. So in my case, this was core muscles, push-ups, and sometimes I would even replace the workout session with just stretching. I don't have a full gym at home, but trust me, you don't really need it. You can do plenty of workout just with your body mass. Try doing 80 or more push-ups in like 3 minutes. Then we're gonna talk if you need a gym or not. Tony wraps up with a sauna and a plunge in his cold water pool, which is exactly 18 degrees. I don't have a sauna or a pool, so instead I just filled in a bucket with water. I measured to make sure it's the right temperature, and then I did this. I've been taking cold showers for quite some time now, so even if I didn't go to the sauna first, this wasn't a really big challenge for me. As the days rolled by, I adjusted the morning routine more and more to my likings. I used the light coming down from the universe to visualize myself cured of any pain. I focused on only one goal that I wanted to achieve instead of 3. And some days, instead of a workout, I prefer spending some time reading a book because it felt more appropriate for the day and I just needed it. As you could probably tell, I've adjusted Tony's morning routine quite a bit, but I think that's very important. The whole point of having a mentor or somebody that you're learning from is to take their teachings and adjust it to your likings and to your needs. That's a principle I have followed all my life and it has served me extremely well. Did this whole Tony Robbins experience cause a life-changing transformation for me? No. Not really. Did this experiment give me a purpose to wake my ass a little bit earlier and actually do something productive with my time? Absolutely. Which brings me to the most important point. It doesn't matter if you're into morning routines or all kinds of other self-help rituals. If you have something to strive for, that's when the magic happens. That's when you have a purpose to wake up early and to stay at the office late. That's when positive change occurs and you lose track of days, weeks, and months. It doesn't matter if it's a Sunday or a Monday, as long as you're clear on your end goal and you're chasing it. But even if this motivates you, even if you have a higher purpose and you put all your heart into it, there will be a moment where chasing it will become boring for exactly the same reasons. Once you start losing track of the days and you get into the loop of repetitive tasks, you will start losing sense of excitement. We people like excitement. It motivates us. It challenges our brain when they get into the habit mode, and most importantly, it gets us out of our creative slumps. Wow! This felt like I was Tony Robbins for a moment. That's pretty much everything for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.